Good, I hope. I'm talking to myself right now, and then I'm gonna just keep drawing until someone pops up. So I gotta get my work done, regardless. Gotta put in the work. Volume 3 will not finish itself. I know this whole build up to everything that's going to happen here in this book will be worth it. Hopefully I don't have any more issues with my live streams like I did yesterday. That's why I was going to live stream again yesterday, but stuff started acting up. Oops. Got one person so far. How you doing? Well, I did. Damn, my stomach is like growling. Probably should have ate before I started, but it's fine. I gotta get these pages knocked out today. Do some painting later. How you doing, Emma Brown? Or Emma Grace? I'm just sitting here working on volume 3 of Under God with my manga. Just putting in the time. I love working traditional. I really want volume 3 to hit hard because of the events that's going to take place. So, third volume this year. I'm doing okay. I'm a very shy girl. It's alright to be shy. Well, thank you, Raging Fran. Just putting in the time today. Or every day. I'm trying to stream every day if I can. Thank you. Sitting here working traditional with the nibs and listening to some Fallout music from New Vegas, which is a really good game, by the way. I like the. I only like boys because boys are so. Well, it's okay. Take your time. How you doing, Nolan? Personally, right now, the way I'm looking at things, I'm doing this stuff because some point. I would love to be established with this company and everything, and it's just right now I'm just in that part of my life where this is it's do or die, make it or lose it. Well, give give it some time, see who's out there, and you'll find your significant other. You just have to give it some time and don't rush into things. See where you're at and see what you like and what you want, you know. Because a lot of times people just rush into things and they're like, I shouldn't have ended up with that freaking person. I'm taking too long on this panel. And but yeah, take your time. Don't rush into things, and hopefully you get that rock band too. But you got to stay consistent and be on it. I was on last stream. Yes, I was having some issues with my phone, so when I'm recording, so I was like, well, you know what? Let me try today. I was gonna jump on last night, but I was like, man, what if it messes up again? It's just me overthinking. But please let me know if things start getting all choppy and stuff and getting all weird on my stream because like yesterday, um, apparently that's what was going on. I was like, oh shoot, and it was looping. So I was like, all right, chat. But I'm always glad when you stop by, man, for real. And thank you. I'll keep up the good work. I'll keep at it, and I don't plan on giving up or stopping anytime soon. You can be a rock singer and a songwriter. You can be anything you want. You just got to stay on it. And I tell that to other creators too. Just you want to make that book, you want to make that song, you want to do this and that. Stay on it. Be consistent. But also don't do it because it's a chore. Do it because you want to do it. So like a love for it, a love and hate relationship. And that's why you want to do YouTube too. I see. Well, you can. I'm new at this stuff as well, so I'm trying to, well, at YouTube. Well, I was putting videos up, but doing the live stuff, I'm getting a little more comfortable with it. Hey, what's going on, DTF? Always DTF. It's always good to see you too, man. I'm glad you're here as well. I'm glad everyone's here checking out the progress in Volume 3. And you play instruments. What do you play? I hear music in my head. It's just my problem is like if I took the time to learn an instrument, maybe I can play the music in my head. But um, I give it to those people that can make music and just do all that. Well, now I can see it coming together. How nice! Thank you. Normally, I should just work on the characters first and then do the backgrounds, but I should stick with my system. I just get kind of carried away sometimes. Undertale. You know what? I still need to listen to Undertale, the music from there. And I still yet to play that. I'll take some time to actually play Undertale. Because I hear nothing but good things about it. My nephew is playing it and he loves it. So I guess I need to play it. But I'll give the music a listen. Definitely. That's good, Emma. All right, Mike. I'll see you in a bit. Um, but yeah, That'll help with your music too. Appearances as well. Right now, I mean, I do this manga stuff. I'm looking kind of rough right now. I need to get cleaned up after I'm done drawing. I was painting all morning. I'll come back to this panel up here. The painting should be done soon, and I'll show you guys. Is it? Is my stuff acting up weird? It's pretty good game in my opinion. I bet your nephew's a. Oh yeah, he definitely is after playing that. So I'm gonna have to give it a shot, and I'll listen to the soundtrack today. I shit, fuck it, turn it off. Screw it. Doing pretty good, man. Me and family went antiquing Friday, and found some cool stuff. Some awesome looking glasses, some nice things, and I got a total of 63 comics, mostly Spider-Man. Oh, that's fucking sweet. I love that, doing that kind of stuff, because it's like a treasure hunt. Oh yeah. Well, that's a win. DTF. Congrats. It's fine, bro. We learn from our mistakes. Yes, we do. And if you don't learn from them, then something's up. Don't be doomed to keep repeating the same mistakes. I put my hand on the stove. That was really hot. Let me try again. Maybe it won't burn me this time. But no, gotta learn from your mistakes. Dang, I don't like how his hair's looking. Fix that. Let's see. Hi, what's going on, Xenocross? Have you heard the music for Nier? Oh yeah, I love Nier. I love the music. Yeah, I agree. Nier has some very good music. It's funny, I was just listening to that the other night when I was working. Not live, but when I was sitting here working, painting. I'll come back to his hair. God, that bothers me, the way it looks. I gotta slow it down sometimes. I have dark brown hair and blue eyes. Well, Emma, um, um, yeah, right now in time, give it some time, you'll find someone that's gonna be like freaking awesome. And just don't rush into it. Me in relationships right now, the way I look at it is I need to get things established before I jump into one. Because yeah. So right now, this is my goal, is to work on these books, and get it out to the public as fast as I can. I have a lot of anxiety and depression and mental health issues. What's going on, Night Dog? What is happening? Well, you you need to um you need to work on that. Kind of like, not say like, oh well, go get their, talk to people, have people try to understand you, but sometimes that's hard because you don't want to open up to everyone. Because when you start doing that, it's like leaving yourself vulnerable, and you have to trust those people to be like, not to harp on what you're feeling and exploit you in some way. That's just not cool. So, I hope you find help and find the things you need to help you progress to be the person that you want to become, and that rock singer too. Wow, you really are a good artist. Well, thank you, RTJ. And how are you doing, Raging Fran? I'm going through the comments as much as I can, so I'm scrolling up. I really like to draw too. Good, good. It's good therapy. Don't you agree? Can you wink? Yeah, sure. Not much how about I'm good. Yeah, I can wink. Here, I'll wink for you. How are you doing, Rob Assad? He wants me to wink. How will I go about that? He says. Here, how about this? We'll wink for you. That's probably crooked as hell. It probably is. Here's a wink. There you go. A wink. I like to have a little fun. So, gotta keep up with the competition as well, because I know there's other creators, and but at the same time, it's competition, I guess, and also we have to support each other. We don't have to, but I like to see other people grow as well. I think it's important. Well, hopefully he feels the same way, but same time, take your time. Get get a feel where you what you want to do. I'll try to give that kind of best advice as I can, but I live here in the West, and it's kind of eh, relationship stuff's kind of weird here. So what I do, I just get lost in my work and um, go along with that. Yo, you're drawing a wink like in 2 seconds. You did a really good job. Thank you. Yeah, well, you wanted a wink, and so I said, yeah, let's. Because I'm not gonna jump on camera and give you a wink. I'm not feeling like turning my stuff around and doing all that. You should probably you should probably see where he's at before you use that word. But if you really care for this person, then you can tell them how you feel, but don't tell them that you love them like that. Get to know someone before you do that. Just advice. But yes, gotta do some art here, get it all together. So I'm so anxious for Volume 3 to get out, but I don't want to lose the quality in Volume 3. You know how it is. Yeah, take your time. When I was younger, I remember doing that stuff. I'd fall for a chick. Oh man, I love her. I want head over heels, and then the next thing you know, it's just like, nah. You gotta give things time to grow and see where they're at, and sometimes that person may not be the person that you want, and you start finding that things out, and you're just like, ah, man, it's trial. It's like human nature. It's happened so many times. A good relationship can be very helpful. Yes, even if you're in a dark place. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm still. I was looking for that, but I found my good relationship through creating art. I kind of lost it with people. I don't say all hope with that. I just a lot of times I keep my own problems to myself and just let it stack up. And I just do art to help escape that kind of crap. It's just but yeah, you're right. A really good relationship can help you in a dark place. I met this girl when I was depressed, and she managed to get me to be a medical physicist in a couple of years. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Every girl I met or woman, and when I'm doing this, she's rather see me crash and burn and do some cheating or fuck around. So I just kind of lost hope in all that. So I get lost in my own work, and maybe people will meet me and not know that I do this kind of stuff, and just see me for who I am and not through my work. And other than that, this is all I can offer because I've met so many artistic women in this field, and yeah, yeah, it's weird. You should make manga or anime. You're really good at drawing anime, so you can try that. Well, I have a manga. I do manga, and I have my own books. I have my own book, Under God, Volume 1. You can check it out at angelsons.com. 250 pages. And Volume 2 is out there too as a download. I'm working on getting the physicals right now through commissions. But yeah, no, I do paintings, for commission work. And go somewhere where you're appreciated. Like like the first time I quit my job, I walked out of that damn place because I wasn't appreciated. Put in 7 years, and this with your work, relationship, friendships. I don't give a fuck. That's all that stuff. If you can't be appreciated, but also you got to be aware of what you're doing too. Like, man, I don't know why he's not hanging around or her, she's not hanging around because I didn't realize I was such an asshole. So go where you're appreciated, where your time's not, you know, where your time's not, how would I say, used for, your time's not used for granted or something to that effect. You're not taken for granted, yes. I'll try to get it. Yeah. Yeah, whenever. That's cool. Every little bit helps. Fuck. I got to send out books tomorrow. I was supposed to do it today. Christ. I got to go to the post office tomorrow. I feel so bad. I'll get that person their book tomorrow. Send out some more books tomorrow. But there's a lot of luck that plays into a relationship. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, believe me. When I was ever depressed or I was going through my stuff, they were ready to leave or are ready to cheat. And I've learned always to keep my how I feel to myself a lot of times. But when I'm on stream, I am myself. I'm not no one else. This is how I act. I am no different off and on camera. I do have my vices and I do have my, things that tick me off. We're all human. So it's all good. Right now, there's so much work to do, so much to put out to this world. And that's all that matters to me right now. It's getting this work out and entertaining people with these books. Plan on going 35 volumes with Under God, 4 volumes a year. So let's go. Let's stay on it, man. Yeah, same. You totally know what I mean. And that's what's up. And that's what's going on. It's just, I want you, I've wasted a lot of time being out and, with friends. And when you grow older and you find things out, you're just like, you know what? I think I'd be better off by myself. But you learn experience from trial and error, ups and downs, and all that things, all those things. Yeah, 35 volumes will keep me busy. And but in between those volumes too, there's going to be other mangas. Yes. Yeah. And if you guys like and subscribe, and every little bit helps because I really want to push this company and the future of what's going to happen. Even when I'm not around anymore, will this company still be here? Who's going to take over? So right now I'm saying that just get as many books as you can to fill this catalog, and that's all that matters right now. Super, bro. Thank you. How are you doing? China Passage, Pasanga, Sir Chips. Can I just call you Chips? How are you doing? Also, do you do volume covers first or last? Last. I do them last because everything that accumulates, and then I put everything from the book onto the cover. Almost like a video game art, how they always have like everything that's going to be in the video game, in the game on the cover art. Kind of like that. I kind of took that from that. Oh my. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chips. I appreciate that. Yeah, do that. Like for real. That'll it always helps because then you can be like, all right, well, this happened in this chapter in this book, and let me go ahead and add this to the cover. And it just adds more impact because people that open the book will know what they're getting into. And then when they look at the cover, they're like, oh shit, all this stuff happened in this book and it's in the cover. What's going on, Omer? How are you? I'm sitting here burning the working. I'm at work currently. So when you guys see me working, I'm at my job. I call this my career. Oh yeah, Night Dog's a manga artist too. He's very good. Check out his channel as well. He's got he be drawing. He be getting it in as well. Same with Omer. You guys check him out. He does like 90s comp style kind of art, which I love. I love 90s style art. Grew up with it, but also like the old stuff. But yeah, go check them out. Check both of them out. Night Dog and Omer. I'm gonna hold on, scroll up. I'm gonna go make some lunch, so I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, take your time. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. Um, yeah, he's definitely making one. So we're trying to grow this community, get everyone known. Check out Marshall. His book is Penguin Boy at Lubento.com. He's about to drop his physical soon. So yes, check out Marshall at Lubento.com.net. Yes. Are you an artist too, Xenocross? I'm rebranding as a manga artist. Are you now? STEM research. Oh man, so you're gonna rebrand yourself? Okay, curious. It's a hot stuff now since comics are dying. Yes. Oh, well, I would like. It'd be cool to bring out a floppy, like a '90s like style floppy, eventually. Because I was talking to my brother about it, and I said it's an idea in my head right now. It's a cool hip hop thing. Yeah. Just kidding. No, I mean, like, I don't want 90s style comics to fade either, you know? I don't want that to go. I had fun with those. I like the over the top, you know, get lost and just read that stuff. Man, I don't like his fucking style right now. I'll try to fix it. It's just so weird. Yeah, let me fix Seven's hair. I'll white it out because man, that looks like crap. Um, it can be. Escapism in general can be over the top. So, but really, I do like the old comics, like the old like eerie and creepy and vampirellas and stuff. They don't make those anymore. I'd like to bring that back. I can tell you the hardest part of writing is a floppy is figuring out what not to put in it. Yeah, you don't realize how little space you have until you realize you have 5 pages. Yeah, very true. Always. Yes. Yeah, because you're like working a limited amount of time. Unless you're like, screw it, I'm gonna make a big book, and then I can prolong the story. But when you're only working with so many pages, you really have to condense everything or put it in another issue. Me personally, I want stories to keep continuing. So it's an adventure. Like, I'll get stuff like, well, this doesn't make any damn sense yet. Well, I don't want to tell you the whole story. Let things grow. This is a slow burn. So yeah, believe me, I've heard all of it. I've heard, yeah, your story sucks. I didn't like it. It's not exciting for me. And then I hear a lot of other people say, oh, I loved it, dude. Like, when's the next one? I get that a lot more than the first part I just told you. And I just kind of just sit back and just kind of like, okay, I try to, you can't please everyone, but you still have to put the work out. You don't have to, but you put the work out regardless and tell it the way you need to tell it and how you have to express it. And I hear people like, oh no, dude, I love it. And I said, be honest. So, let's see. I really like Mobius. They are very popular here. Yeah, oh, yeah, Mobius, yeah. He's very popular. Looked at some of his stuff when I was younger and was amazed with his work. Um, very influential. I agree. And yes, he had some works in heavy metal. The magazines. Matter of fact, I think I got majority of all the old heavy metals. I have to do a stream on that and just show those off. My Hero, Attack on Titans, and One Piece and Akira. Those your favorites? You should watch Ninja Scroll, Omer. Check out Ninja Scroll. I love that movie. Michael Gracia. Thank you, Michael. How are you doing today? Looking good. Just found your channel. Can you tell me a bit about your story and where can I find your book? Well, all right, people. You guys won't mind if I do a plug real quick, right? I have to do this. I gotta pay bills and pay for the books. So, um, my story, Under God, Volume 1 and 2 are available at AngelsOfTheRenaissance.com. You can get it there. Get the digital and virtual, or digital and the physical copy there if you would like. 250 pages, 252 in the book. Um, so yeah. Oh yeah. What's the story about? It's about sevens traversing this world. Well, I don't want to go too deep into the chapter, but I guess I can. But anyways, in the present world, sevens here, which he lives in, it's in ruins and destruction. Like it's all like chaos. and there's like a moon god that has a religion. The moon god's named Belamo, beautiful moon, and he has this religion that people all over the world worship him, and he has like there's these city centers all over the world where the population of people live in. They all live in these city centers, and that's where Sevens used to live in one. So he left his city center and to embark on his own journey, kind of to I won't tell you what the journey is. You have to find out. And what he does is he leaves the city center to go search for something, someone, to find an answer to for a place or to search for another being. But upon that, he runs into October, and you'll find out a little bit more about her. And she feels like this is all a dream because she woke up in an ancient box. And we'll go from there. Check it out, Under God, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And it's available, again, AngelsOfTheRenaissance.com. So every little bit helps. Get the word out there, So I'm going to keep trying to do live streams every day to get this channel and get everything going because yeah, I plan on busting my ass for this year and next and so forth, and I got a big surprise next year in July, by the way. You guys will find out. I'm not going to tell you what manga I'm working on, but you'll find out. You stick around, you'll find out. And I think it's going to be really big. Well, anyways, where are we at? Yeah, it's good to chill. I have to. I have to. Animes and manga are over the top. Yeah, I try to tell stories. That's it. I don't have. I mean, there are crazy people, of course. They make things a little interesting in books. Um, there's some crazy stuff. And this book, my book or my manga, it's 18 and up, so you got to be 18 and up to read it. So yes, it's for mature audience. Yes, young adults. I don't hold back, and I don't plan on it because got to tell a story. And even with the villains and all that stuff, as bad as they are, there's things I don't like enjoy drawing. But it has to be in there because of character development and villains and all that stuff. Got to make it interesting because if you have a villain, you you don't. Villains make things a little interesting, especially when you don't like them for the atrocities that they do. You're just like, oh wow, this guy's an asshole. I wonder how he's gonna be taken down. I like their demise. So it's one of those things. Do the pitch by Ross comic. He's not Japanese, so he makes comics. You can't go it. Yeah, I'm influenced by the Japanese and how they work, and I plan on keeping that spirit because I respect what they do, but also I respect that I live here in the West because my books read from left to right because I'm from here. Well, I'm not from here. I'm from overseas really, but I respect the culture here and everything. And this is my home. This is where I live, and I want to, as much as I admire the Japanese, I'm not going to be like, okay, yeah, this Japanese stuff. I'm influenced by what they do. Ninja Scroll is awesome. Oh yeah, it really is. We don't get this type of anime no more, no. But I would like to bring that stuff back, like the whole '90s, the way that looked, and that feel, and how they just didn't give a fuck and just kind of like went about it with their work. That's what I'm doing with this company. I don't care. I care, but I don't. What's gonna, the stuff I put out, whatever. I'm not gonna censor myself. So, yes. Oh yeah, grilled cheese is always awesome. If you ever look up how they make grilled cheese sandwiches at Disneyland, very interesting. So I made one of those one day, and I was like, man, I think it's stacked. Instead of using butter to grill it, they actually use mayo because mayonnaise has like oil in it already or something. So they'll make the grilled cheese and like literally cover the whole grilled cheese with mayo and then throw it on the skillet with the cheese inside of it, and it'll just very cheesy. I'm also getting tired of the new anime art style. I miss the dark and gritty 80s or 90s. Yeah, me too. I miss that. I definitely miss that. And with Undergod, I remember all that kind of stuff, and I'm trying to bring that back into this. Even in my newer works. And yeah, they use Maya. Just teasing you, but you keep making the great art, and you are making love the artwork. Thank you. I know. I know when things are a joke. I don't take everything serious unless it's like in my face and it's threatening me. Then I have to change that up. But other than that, yeah, no. I got a sense of humor too, Omer. No, I appreciate you though. But yeah, try it for real. Mayo on a grilled cheese and then fry it. Mayo will disappear. It'll turn into oil and stuff. But that grilled cheese was good. I'll say that. So yeah, check it out. Disneyland grilled cheese sandwich. I do a live stream every Wednesday night called Get in Tune, where I chat with indie comic creators. Love to bring? I'd love to bring you on. Would love to bring you on and discuss your manga? Yeah, yeah. Let me know. Let me know when it's good for you. And yeah, I'll jump on. I'm kind of like one of those hidden guys right now. I want Under God and everything else to come out more to the public. And yeah, hold on, wait, who we got here? Yes, Michael, and shoot me a message on Twitter or X, sevens underscore October, or you can just go to my YouTube channel. You can find me all my stuff there. But send me a message even on Instagram, or I'll find you and I'll look you up after the stream. Yep, mayo. The mayo is made from eggs and oil. Yes, it would be freaking awesome. So try it, Night Dog. You gotta try it. What Omer was saying. Yes, it's very true. How are you doing, Code? How are you doing today? I'll give you a wave. Oh shit, we got Marshall in the house. How are you doing, Marshall? Oh, I actually did talk about your book earlier. Marshall is in martial arts here in the stream. He's a creator of Penguin Boy, and matter of fact, his company Lubento. Marshall, am I messing this up? Is it .net or .com? I better go look this up. But check out Lubento, and um, they have Aku Ronin coming out today, and Penguin Boy. You guys can read it at his site. Check him out. They're on the roll. See, we like to work on the hush hush and then put out the work. We let the work do the talking instead of the talking do the talking. If that makes sense. And hello, Marshall. Yeah, I agree. My light's acting stupid. What do we got here? Yeah, I'll try it next time. Sounds interesting. Yeah, give it a shot and see where we're at. Um, see. Thanks, martial arts. Yeah, and you should go do an interview on martial arts too. He's got his manga out too, so you're gonna be busy, Michael. Code. Good. Who are you? Me? Who am I? I'm Ralph, and I am drawing Undergod Volume 3. Who are you, Code? If you're talking to me, all good, my man. Just chilling and eating food before work. No, totally understand. And good on the stream earlier too. Oh yeah, anytime, brother. You got the wave going. We all got to be here and support each other. Show that. Hey, man, we're putting out books. We're not putting out books like years ahead. Like, hey, pay up front now, and then no, I want. It's not. It's. I'm not trying to knock anything like that, but it's just one of those things. Like, I do think about the readers and the people getting my stuff. You know, because I want them to stay on the journey and not lose interest in what's going to happen. So if you got a dedicated follower, it's like stay dedicated to what they want and stay on the work. That's where I'm at. I mean, if am I wrong? If I'm wrong, then I must be thinking wrong, I guess. How? Code says how. How are you? Oh, I'm good, Code. Sorry about that. I'm good. I'm doing good. And how about yourself, Code? How are you doing tonight or this afternoon? Let's see. Oh, I'm just Ralph. But I appreciate that, Marshall. What's going on, Night Dog? You're back. Now, do you use one piece of cheese when you make your grilled cheese, or do you use like multiple? Because you can stack them. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They stack those slices of cheese in that grilled cheese sandwich and wrap it in mayo and fry it, and I guess all the cheeses kind of they kind of mix together. It's really good, but cheesy as hell. Um, sorry, man. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Everything is going good. Can't complain. I'm happy to be alive and just happy to share my work and it feels good to do this. Yeah, that looks good. For the one I just had, I put one cheese salami, and then okay, you got you a quarter pounder. I'll probably add more next time because it was flatter than I. It was like a really thin cheese. Haven't made one in a while. Well, it's really good. You guys should try out. Yeah, I can never have just one piece of cheese. Yeah. Oh yeah, you'd be cheating if you just put one. You'd be doing yourself a disservice. So I want you guys try this vanilla ice cream with sea salt, extra virgin olive oil, and lemon rinds. Very, very good. It's like gourmet ice cream. Trust me. I know it sounds weird, but you'll fucking love it. Very good combination. Or you can use orange rinds too. Take your grater to it and top it off. Give that fancy touch. Yeah, I should have this spearhead just stop right there. Yeah, we can do that. We can come back to that. So yeah. Yeah, let me fix his messed up head. I do not like how that looks. Like flat top. Like Tracy. Bring up the feather. What? Vanilla ice cream with olive oil, lemon zest, and sea salt. Yes. You will love it. Trust me. You will make any girl or man if you're into that. If you're woman or man, whatever, they'll be treated pretty well. So try it out. I recommend it. I had my sisters try it. They're like, I don't know, Ralph. I don't know. I said, try it, damn it. I'm sorry. Yes, it makes a comeback. I got a call. Can you guys hold on for a second? Yep. Hello. How are you doing? I'm good. How about you? Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work out. That's fine. I'm cool with that. We can go for Wednesday. Mm. All right. That sounds cool. I'm sorry, you have a very nice voice. Like an anime character, but okay. We'll talk. I'll see you Wednesday. All right. Bye-bye. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. It was a very important call. So, where are we at? Music. We need music. Play. Play music box. Entertain me. Okay, so yeah, my bad. It's just like in the moment. Those calls are kind of important. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Night Dog does a lot of berserk art. Very good. Very well done. So Michael, been doing the mayo on grilled cheese for years. Used to be a grill cook before I went full time in art. I alternate the cheese direction with every slice so it oozes out of the sides when melting. And you're making me hungry. That sounds like visually pleasing. Yes. I I still cook. You know, it's funny. I had to learn French culinary. I'm learning French culinary as I'm going with this manga because October does French culinary, but there's no France in this world. But the way she cooks, she cooks like a chef. And there's things I had to learn because especially in this volume, she's got to cook that fish that she's got. And as the I ain't gonna say too much, but as they're being told the story, she's gonna be cooking and listening. So about the past of the world. I always like good food and good storytelling and just a chill, you know. I like that. It's a good combination. Good food. I guess you can say I'm a fat man in disguise because I love to eat. um, been working on the manga more than doing the Berserk stuff. I don't post content for my manga since there are only 28 pages for chapter one, and I already streamed two of those. Yes, he has. What kind of manga are you writing? Oh, The Night Dog. So next time I get a phone call, be sure to put on mute. It's just they catch me off guard. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, I need to start working on the background a bit. So I've been drawing for almost an hour. Should probably go for nib. It's like Berserk and Vagabond combined. I know where I want to go with it in my head, but I can't explain it well to people, so I've been pretty secretive about it. I understand. It's like even with this, so what's it about? You know, I can give them like vague notions or vague remarks on what's gonna happen or what it's about, but I feel like I'm also gonna give too much. I tell you a little too much, and I'm pretty bad about that. Yes, I do like the darker stuff a bit. Yeah, I suck at holding back information when it comes. Yeah, I'm bad at that, so I'll try to catch myself and say, no, we're not doing that. We'll try to be vague as possible. Oh, okay. Is it in a Western or Eastern setting? Or a fantasy setting? Or is it in a fantasy setting? It's fucking commercials. Um, that's why I just don't talk about it. Yeah, I agree. Um, let's see. What's going on, Rayman? 3HD. Wow, you're and Pro Art is a nice try, dude. Before I jump into that, that's why I don't like to talk about LOL. Yeah. Like the world or how the book is read. The world. Okay. Thank you, Raw Man. Just working on volume 3 of Undergod right now. There's settings like in a Europe, Japan, and some other places like those, like a combination, kind of like a new world. Okay. Yeah, that's what I feel you on that. I like creating new worlds as well, just like something new, so it's not like, well, you didn't get that right or this. With a fantasy world, you can create from the ground up, and that's where your imagination's really tested. Like combining Japan and some parts of Europe in my world. Yeah. Ooh, 2 seconds. It's a new thing in fantasy. Yeah, he did. He did nail the European and Indian combinations. He had to do a lot of studying. Lots of studying. Oh shit. I'm gonna drop all my stuff. I've never seen the Japanese with the European, which would be interesting. Well, that's what I'm making. Yeah, it would be an interesting combination. You guys get a chance. Also, another creator I should have mentioned is Brian Mossy. Power to the Panel. Check him out. He's making his manga, the Dragon Ball Z Grand Design book. So yeah, check out powertothepanel.com. Very good people, positive vibes over there. So he's probably on right now, but yeah, go check him out on YouTube. Cool individual as well. It's funny, like getting into this whole indie scene. I'm starting to meet a lot of creators now and other people. And it's interesting because before I didn't know anyone like that. Started ran and seen Marshall went on one of his streams. I didn't know anyone. So now it feels like I'm a part of it, but I got to keep my end and keep producing. I guess I can move to another panel, another image. Start doing uh ink washes. I don't know how you find all these people. I search up manga artists and comic artists and for YouTube, and it's all people talking about comics that's already exist out. It's never it's never small indie creators. Yeah, it is. It's very hard to find. I don't know. I just go on I see other people streaming, and then I start seeing. It's funny. I was on Liam Gray's show, Unintelligent Design, once when I was first starting, and I was promoting Undergod before it was in physical form. I was doing a Kickstarter, matter of fact, and it didn't go through because I wasn't popular. I didn't have enough people. Well, it's starting in Europe, but I will start researching Japanese architecture soon. Yes, I never see any streams. You're really the only person I watch your stream. Oh, thank you. Then I'll keep that up. Well, you gotta check out martial arts. He streams almost every day now. I happened to catch him today because I was in the middle of doing stuff, helping my dad out, and then I jumped on YouTube and said, "Oh shit, Marshall's streaming." So yeah, starting to meet creators, see them, you know, and that's cool. That's what I worked on my last stream. Gotta get it in. Gotta get it in. Had to wipe the camera off. All right, let's see. What do we got? What can we work on? I'm gonna do ink washes on some pages. I'll work on this. Work on this set of pages. Because this needs to be done. If you guys want to see, I will show you. So I forgot. Some little touch-ups, little things here and there that needs to be worked on. Drawing these creeps with these hand cannons. Where is it? Oh, there they are. Thank you. Yeah, it came out. Like all the ink washes and all that stuff. These goons are, I can't use goons, but thugs or criminals right here. And they're trying to get to that radio station that Sevens in October was talking about, or Sevens was talking about in the previous volume. So I draw these ugly motherfuckers. Start adding ink washes on them. Gotta bust out the feather. Clean it up. So make sure all of it's off, because just one little eraser, a little bit can just make things ugly. Where's my... If I can use it. Yes. Alright, let's get into it. So, the ink washes really help, especially if you want to bring out depth. Is Undergod your first manga, or do you have any one shots or something like that? I've worked I've worked on other stories as well, but Undergod actually, I went through trial and error with it. It was one of those stories I didn't let go reading, or not reading, but I didn't want to give up on when I was creating it. So I kind of took years to refine it before I actually jumped into where it's at now. But I do have other stories. I guess you can call them one shots, but they're going to be kind of big. Um, that I'll be releasing next year. But yeah, I do have multiple things I'm working on currently. But yeah, this is my to say yeah, the official, yeah, this is my first manga. Actually followed through and finished up, and I'm finishing up. So when you have your ink strokes and you're doing your ink washes over them, it can really bring out depth. But if I didn't put the strokes in, like on his coat, and then I just did it, it'll just look plain, kind of like, just to be honest. I say I know there's a lot of indie like creators out there that that's where am I going with this? They work different, Everyone has their different ways of working, and I don't know how I got into that subject, but yeah, because I'm drawing. Oh, thank you. I thought it jumped out a little bit more, and I was like, man, why don't I just add this to Volume One? But Volume One's gonna get the same treatment as Volume Two with the cover. So when I get new prints in for Volume One, it's gonna have that new cover because I've only got 30. Uh, I've only got like 30 of these left with this title looking like this. So that's gonna be a rare thing. Only very few people will have those in this world. Because after that, those with that title will not be made again. It'll have a different font looking title. So get them while you can. While it's still new. $10. You can't beat that. Um, that's awesome. I'm happy I got one of the original titles. Yeah, no, yeah. No, I'm glad you got one too because yeah, telling one of my friends, Keith, I was like, yeah, and he actually brought it to my attention because I showed him the new title. He was here, and he's like, man, what are you working on? Because he's always trying to see what I'm working on, like, because there's pages I do not show you guys because I feel I would ruin it, and they're sitting right here next to me. I just won't show them. But yeah, no, to my attention about how Under God the title looked, how that this is going to be rare, and because he brought that to my attention, I didn't even think about it. I just told him, I said, hey, Under God Volume One's going to get an update on the title. So right now I'm just going over, just doing little touch-ups here and there. But I also don't want to lose my brush, my nib strokes. So you can really lose them because once it dries, this ink wash it lightens up like quite a bit, and then you'll see the strokes from the nib underneath it.
With the YouTube Music app, you can discover remix after remix.
Let's see where we at. Well, well, it looks awesome. I gotta figure out the style for my manga. I figured you have a style. You just derive from what you've learned and what you've done, and just take that and then roll with it. And a manga title too. Yeah, that I say that takes the longest to actually think of a title and making sure it goes with along with your story. I like Berserks and Vagabond, so I might try to combine the two. Yeah, that'd be a good look. But once you get your name and what you want, it would fit what I'm trying to make. Oh yeah, yep. Sorry, my sister's texting me. Yep, is what DTF said. I like your avatar, by the way, DTF. Anytime you're working with the shadows, you want to work from the ground up. Depends. I'm just talking to myself on that note. Oh, I have my style. I was just saying how the title would look. Yo, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, what, how, how would you have the title look? And you said with the Bagamon and the Berserk fonts, that would be fitting. And on top of that, you respect this too, and it's only like paying an homage to him. Writing is an interesting process. One of the coolest concepts of my upcoming book I came up with while trying to solve a problem of how I wanted my main character to look. So, what kind of problem were you solving? How you wanted your main character to look. So you have an overall look for your character, and you already know what your character is going to look like. Now you're only going to have one main character or multiple DTF. You two are an artist. How you doing, LeMay? How are you doing? I don't think I've ever seen you draw DTF. If you do, you've been hiding it pretty well. Yeah, I mean, my whole manga is an homage to Kentaro, pretty much. One of the main characters is named after him. That's cool. Little spoiler there. That's good. It's good that you're doing good. You're fine, LeMay. Good. Been drawing for an hour and 17 minutes. But we're gonna ink wash this. Let's see where we're at. I wouldn't be drawing anything if I didn't read Berserk. Berserk is what brought me back to drawing after not drawing for a few years. Yeah, Berserk will make you do that. I understand. Starts making you think. You're like, man, what the hell am I doing? Let me get up and start working on my book. I can't let this happen. I'm inspired. My character is meant to be pretty lazy and addicted to TV. Huh. However, is also going to be a hero, and the publisher wanted him to look the part of one. Obviously, him looking ripped would make no sense. Okay, that makes sense. I agree. That should be interesting. I wonder where you're going with this book. Now, are you doing the artwork, DTF? Hmm. Very true. Let's see. So I came up with the idea that his job workers are given a surgery that places their brains into containers that can be placed inside artificial bodies and some machines. Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. And where it's going, and it makes sense because from there you can make the character do feats. that he wouldn't have been able to in his human body. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Shade him up, make sure he looks good. So in 15 minutes, I am jumping off of here. I got to get dinner started. Sister's stopping by, and so I got to go ahead and get started here in 15 minutes. So just giving you guys a heads up. So it adds to the conflict that he has been trapped in this artificial body and must track down his real body. And no, I'm just the writer. It's a very interesting detail. What came across, like, what made you, like, you say you're solving problems, and then throughout solving a problem, this story came about? Am I right? Or was that just for the character design? But what, but what was the initial thing that motivation to make you come up with this and to fully commit? I'm just asking DTF, just seeing. Hmm. I'm glad you guys stopped by and checked out the chat and everything. And I, not having no lag issues, am I? I hope not. I like to let it dry a bit and then come back over on some high points or low points on the shading, and then go ahead and hit it up. There. Then I got hit with the screen tones after. So it really helps out. It brings out a lot of the stuff, the ink washes. What do you think of the Japanese storytelling? They rely less on plot and progression and more on vibes and interpersonal relationship. I mean, that's kind of, it's funny. I didn't know about the kotenchu, the way that Japanese use what they write. It'll come up to my head. Um, I just kind of like took the hero's journey and just kind of went about it. Just did it. Um, it was actually inspired by Liam Gray talking about how he made his Xenoverse. So anyone who had a story idea would be able to take a spot somewhere on planet Orm. Interesting. So is Liam Gray's at. Oh yeah. It's funny. He wanted me to work on Dino King. Actually, you know that. And I was busy with Undergod. So yeah, no, that's pretty cool, DTF. you, I'll see where I'm at. I will have to see where I'm at because, like right now, pretty busy with Undergod at the moment in this other project for next year that's gonna drop, which is gonna be a crowdfunding, by the way. Just give you guys a little heads up on the new one. It's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, he asked me to work on a Dino King, or he wanted me to work on a several page or a certain page, but I wasn't sure he wanted me to work on the whole thing. Well, kind of, he did, I guess. But I had to tell him, I was like, hey, sorry, Liam, but I'm working on this book. So I want to kind of make a name for myself through Undergod and my other works. So when I work with someone, I'll have those credentials. Then I just went from there, changing and adding things to fit the setting, and I believe it will work pretty well once we find an artist. You got me thinking too much, DTF. It's like one of those things. Like, um, I would love to help out on some books, or work on some other projects. But well, when I get more time, I'll see where I'm at. But right now, I'm really pushing for the fifth volume, getting that out, and then do a omnibus compilation of all 5 volumes into hardcover. So that's for next year, and the other project's going to go to a Kickstarter, go to a campaign funding. So there's a lot going on right now. How many pages did you want it to be, DTF? Maybe we'll include you take pen up or cover. Yeah, ask me. I'll do it, man. You just give me the heads up, DTF. I got you. You never let me down, and you're a pretty cool dude. So you let me know what you want. Yeah, you guys check out DTF, cool ass dude, individual. I would be honored. I work pretty fast. I try to keep the quality as well, and if something bothers me, I'll say something. Like if even with my own work, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't look detailed enough, or it looks like it's lacking, not slacking. Yeah. But other than that, I am so glad you stopped by today, and checked out Undergod, or just hang out with me. I appreciate that very much. So, in the meantime, hold on. I wasn't really sure about page count at first. This is going to be my first thing I've written, but right now we do have a full 24-page chapter written. Oh, okay. Even better. So it's all written. Okay. That's what's up, man. Oh, yeah. I like this. This is pretty cool to meet other creators and watch other people in their process, making things happen. It's pretty cool. You guys already know. You guys already know. I have to do this. I have to. Please don't be angry with me and start leaving, but I have to do it. All right, you guys. So we have Under God Volume 1 and Volume 2 available at AngelsOfTheRenaissance.com. You guys check it out. Physical copies and digital copies are available. And check out the artwork and the story. It's a slow burn, and there's a lot going on. I love this book. I am happy for it and where it's going. So will start building up. But yeah, you guys check out Under God, Volume 1 and Volume 2, available at angelsofrenaissance.com. And let's push for Volume 3, coming out very soon. Book 1 was an awesome read. Well, thank you, CT808. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just waiting for someone to do a review on it, like actually, like, man, this is cool. Because, I would love that. So every day I'll be online, I'll be here shooting the shots, showing it off, showing the books, and just showing you guys the progress of what's going on. So I hate to cut it short. It's been an hour and 32 minutes, but so tomorrow I'll be here again, same time. And I appreciate you guys very much for stopping in and just saying hello. And thank you, CT808. And I'm sorry that I'm about to head out, but thank you for taking the time to read this. And what are your thoughts? What do you think? Well, I'm not leaving yet, LeMay. Give me 2 minutes. But I appreciate you. Um, but yeah, in the future, next time I'm on, yeah, I'd like to know what you thought about it. So yeah, come check it out, Under God. So like I said, 30 more of these are left with this title, looking like this, and then it's gonna get the revamp title. So these are gonna be gone after the 30 are gone. So in the meantime, you guys take it easy. Hold on. It was darker than I expected. Very surprising. Can't wait to dive into book 2. That's what's up. Hell yeah. See, that's what I like. That's cool. Thank you, CTO8 808 CT. I appreciate you. And also taking the time to read this. Thank you very much. And everyone else too. So it's a little dark, yes, 18 and up. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna shut up and get off now. Okay. But tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. So you guys take it easy, and thank you again. Take care. Take care, Space Cowboys.